Hello everyone. Um, Obviously it's Friday night and I'm here alone, besides the animals, which sucks, and the dogs being bad, as you can hear in the background. I kind of making this video at random because I really don't know what to say, but I figured I'd go ahead and do it anyway. For starters, I guess I'll tell everybody what I got for tell you what I got for my birthday. My grandparents got me 2 pairs of jeans, which there's kind of a story behind that, but they gave me 2 pairs of jeans and a card, and my grandmother made me my apple pie, which was really good. And I got the extra slice since it was my birthday. Normally there wouldn't be an extra slice, but now when we have different stuff, there's always that extra, because of my great-grandma not being here anymore, God rest her soul, and she always got the 6th thing of everything, since there's 5 of us, and now we got that extra, so, but I got that anyway, and then my mom got me a pair of jeans, and, earrings, which I don't have out here right now, but they're pretty chandelier earrings, with pink, very pretty, like pink beads on them and everything, really nice. The jeans thing, actually, the jeans were my sister's. She ordered them online, and when she got them, they didn't fit because they're too long. She's obviously not as tall as I am and everything, but they were in my size, so that worked out pretty good. So then everybody held on to them until my birthday and gave them to me. I said, well, if I ever get a job, at least I know that I can wear pants to work. I won't have to go in my birthday suit, or more rather in my underwear, because that would be very, very scary. Then my sister wasn't there for my birthday. It was just a family thing, but she wasn't there, and I didn't realize that she got me something. She was trying to find the perfect gift, so she got me a camera. And if you know me, you know that I love taking pictures, and so this really is the perfect gift. And I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, what do, you know? And it's not like I have everything, but I'm kind of picky on stuff, and definitely did not want the jeans. It's not me. So that didn't work out so good, but I said, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's like, it's a gift, and you should take it as it is, and I just discovered something I've been looking for, and I evidently can't read. Yay. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this thing out, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Eek. Okay, anyway, shoot. So, I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm not doing so good right now, which really shouldn't surprise anybody, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you take and you think that things are going to slowly get better, and then something else happens. And then you get really mad, because it's like, okay, I don't know, I mean, you can't figure out why does life have to be that way, you know? Why do these things have to happen? And I mean, it's like, no life, nothing's perfect, obviously, but what the problem is the fact that, the problem is the fact, that there's always something that comes up, and for my family right now, it's like we're all carrying burdens and things and weight that, it's just like, it's almost too much, you know, and it's the problem. It's like everybody, there's always something going on, but with us it's always like 4 or 5 different things. It's not just one thing. And to all my friends out there, because I'm a dork, say cheese. Anyway, so now I got a picture of myself. Yay. And the camera still works. Anyway, boy, that looks different now. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know But for me, my personal burden right now is stuff, family stuff, obviously, personal family stuff that I can't really talk about right now. So it's like that I can't do on here, but I can say that it's not good, and I'm not sure how everything's going to pan out. But then it's like beyond that, anybody out there that has a relative that's dealing with short-term memory or Alzheimer's, I can totally, I totally understand where you're coming from. The doctors try to say that my grandfather might perhaps, like have short-term memory. I think that he's going into Alzheimer's. The doctors don't want to treat it. They have a memory pill he's supposed to be taking, but even when he does remember to take it, it's not making any difference. It seems like he's getting worse. And he said something last night that wasn't right, and because he was pulling out photographs and everything and going over memories and stuff. He's been doing that lately, which is really weird, but he's just getting into this thing all of a sudden where he really wants to reminisce so much more than what he normally would. And he made this one statement, and I knew that it wasn't him, and I almost started crying because it's just so hard to deal with. And I've been having a hard time dealing with this for a long time now, because he's been like this for a few years, and obviously, like I said, it's getting worse. And my grandmother has to live with it on a day-to-day basis, whereas my family, anybody's there, we can like leave. But my grandmother is kind of in a position where there's nothing that she can do. She's afraid to leave the house because she doesn't know what he's going to get into or what's going to happen. So she's kind of stuck right now. But, I mean, I pray, every night for him, for his memory, and I pray, for patience and understanding where my grandmother is concerned, because I know how hard it is and how stressful it is on her. And it's like, there's times now where she's having a hard time remembering stuff. Not as bad as him, nowhere near. I mean, I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. I think a lot of it's just stress and with everything going on and stuff, and she's just upset. But it's like, I don't know. It's funny because, like, you can't really say, that, well, it's just a thing that elderly people go through, because that's really not true. I mean, I've seen elderly people that are really, top-notch on stuff, and it's not like he's dumb or anything, because he's not. I mean, he can tell you all kinds of stuff about the past, but then it's like, even that now, he's starting to mess up even more now on that, like he did last night. But I mean, like, up-to-date stuff and that, he knows to a point, but it's like he can't even do a lot of the stuff that he used to be able to do, because he just can't remember certain, like, dimensions and different stuff and all this and that. He used to be able to rattle all this different stuff off. He could tell you, like, measurements of powder and stuff and all this and that for the guns and stuff, because he used to make his own bullets and everything, and he would take and, like I said, he would do with the powder and that, and he knew what went with what gun, and, just everything that, was necessary. And now it's like, it's just not the same, and I don't know, it's hard to get old. I mean, this is one of those things where it's like, there's so much that happened when I was younger that a part of me really wouldn't go back, but then there's a part of me that wishes that I could go back, just to a time where he wasn't like that, because it's like, I don't feel like I appreciated him enough. And I mean, my grandfather and I have always been really close, and I know my sister won't see this, but even if she does, I think she kind of gets the impression and everything, and he kind of shows it that I'm his favorite, which I don't agree with playing favorites, but I think, well, I shouldn't say that because I have a favorite aunt, but that's a different story. But anyway, when it comes to kids, it's really hard, because if you, like, say, okay, well, I got these grandkids and everything, but this one's my favorite out of all, it's hard, because there's always one that's going to be left out, and with there only being two of us, but he just, I don't know, my sister's very wild, and I think that that's the difference between the two of us. I've had my moments, but I'm not as daring as she is, and I haven't done some of the different stuff that she's done, or that she's even doing right now, and that kind of separates us too. I'll also sit there and I'll listen to him and talk to him and ask questions and stuff, and listen to his stories. Of course, you get cornered by my grandfather. You're usually cornered for a few hours if he gets into a really good rant. And it's like, well, what are you supposed to do, you know? But I've always been the one that's been tried to be a little bit more calm with him, even though I have a patience issue myself. But I don't know. Such is life, right? I mean, I don't know. What are you supposed to do? On a lighter note, my grandmother's birthday is on the 16th of November, which is really cool. But it's also very sad because on the 16th of November, back in 1998, my friend Grace passed away. She's the one that I have my tattoo for. And it's really hard every year. I was just up to the cemetery yesterday, and I didn't get to check her grave out. I checked out my great-grandma Dorothy's real quick as I was driving by. I didn't get out, but I don't know. I miss them all every day. You know, I miss the family that's passed away. I miss Grace. You know, it's hard, but we live on for them, and I mean, that's why I wish I could write more. I tried writing tonight. My Uncle Bob's out of the hospital. My great Uncle Bob, he's doing good, from what I've heard, which is really awesome. And I wanted to do up a poem for him and mail it to him, and I don't know. I just can't get into it, and it sucks because I write not only for me, and because it's something that, I don't know, seems to work really well, but I also like to do it just to keep Grace around, knowing that she was like the first person that I was friends with that I found out what wrote to, and it was just very fascinating to find out, you know, that, hey, somebody else actually gets this, because a lot of people around me, they don't get it, they don't understand it, and she actually did. But so I don't know. But my grandmother's birthday is this month. My cousin Deb, her birthday is this month too, which is really awesome. And Deb's awesome. And by the way, hi Deb and Ruth, if you guys happen to catch this. Been doing a lot of praying for you guys down there. My friend Mrs. Kopic, her birthday's on Monday, which is really cool. She's going to be 88, which is awesome. Very young lady who tends to misbehave an awful lot. I don't know why I put emphasis on it, because she won't see this, but she's a riot. She really is my joy. I just saw her here the other day, and oh, she keeps life so interesting. And since I haven't been down there as much as I usually am and everything, she was talking a mile a minute, and it just, I love it. I love it. I really do. And then next month there's a lot of birthdays too. My friend Betty Ann also has a birthday this month, right on Thanksgiving of all days, which is really cool. You know, it's like, so it's gonna be extra special for her. I don't know. There's probably a few other people that I've missed considering I don't have my calendar though right handy, so I don't know. And some of you, I don't know well enough to know your birthdays yet, so if I miss you, I apologize. I'm gonna run out of time. If you've lasted this long on this video, I applaud you. I think you should get a star for that. And it's like, I don't even think that you should like this video. I think that you should like yourself, because you're very patient, and you're very bored, and it's Friday night. What the hell are you even doing watching this? We should be out having fun. But before I close though, I ask for prayers. Of course that's blasphemy, isn't it? Swearing, and then the next thing you know, going into prayer. But I ask for prayer real quick here for my family and for anyone else that may need it. There's been a lot of tragic things that have happened this week. One particular in Mississippi, and I just ask that you would pray for the family there, and because they're really having a hard time, and just anybody else. Prayer is so good, and it's so important, and I really stress that it's something that you should definitely consider. And I thank everybody for watching this, and I love you all, and God bless.